Hi Christina and Chris, I'm here at 4900 Shadowfalls Drive in Martinez, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, 1,686 square feet, listed at 680,000. I apologize, I know you had requested to see this a few days ago, and this one is no distinct neighborhood as far as the way they're labeled, but ideally you'd want to stay south of Highway 4. This is just a little bit north of Highway 4, and you can hear the artificial ocean in the background. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's a subtle kind of stream of artificial ocean. But you know, this neighborhood seems to be fine. I know that it doesn't look good, just all that garbage hanging out there, but it is garbage day, or it was garbage day today. But the neighbors here, for the most part, looks like things are maintained and appears to be, you know, pleasant. So let's go inside so you can hear it more on that as we get closer and we go in the backyard. But over that hill there is the freeway, Highway 4. Okay. So there is AC here. The street is quiet. You know, as you're probably finding, a lot of this is really about floor plan, because even though this is 1,700 square feet, it doesn't, 1,729, it doesn't really feel like that. It feels more like 1,500-ish. And I think that's because the living areas down here are optimized, or sorry, the bedrooms upstairs are optimized more for the rooms than the living area. And then also there's a couple places of just like non-functional space, like all this right here, which is actually a good amount, as you can see. But there is a distinct, the one thing is there is a distinct living and family room. And so I think when they're trying to squeeze those two different living areas, it's when it feels smaller. So here we are in the front living room. You know, got this big redwood here, so it's blocking some of the light coming in. On that side you'll get a lot more, so you'll have to rely on those chandeliers up there. And then here you have a little dining area. This is a little bit awkward. I would recommend, you know, it's fine as it is right now, but it doesn't feel as open. But it definitely is load bearing, and that's why it's there. So it'll cost more money than simply taking it down, because you need the reinforcements for the weight. But it is just a little bit of awkward setup. So moving along to the kitchen, I wouldn't say this is twice the size, but definitely larger. And even though it kind of feels enclosed when you're on that side, as you can see from this vantage point, you know, you can see out to this little living area. So this was, you know, they're making this a dining area, but that chandelier there makes me feel like they actually use that as a dining area as well. So I would just take that out, and then you kind of have a little family room area. You could put the TV either there and have, no, actually it would make more sense to put the TV over there, and then you can have the same couch along there and an L, so coming out like this, but you're kind of watching TV over that little hallway there. So just a little awkward from that standpoint, but you know, you do have this other living area that you can see. So Amelia, from the kitchen here, and then you can have line of sight this way, even though it's just a little window, and then here. So it can work. It's just a little funky, right? And then this is kind of like wasted space. Because again, it's this hallway here, but it is nice to have one bedroom on the first floor for family when they're staying over, or, you know, I know as you get older you still want to climb stairs, and I know that's a preference, is to have single story, but not a deal breaker. This is 2 stories, but at least you have one room down here and a good size closet. And then here's the laundry room. And then your half bathroom down here. And then all the bedrooms and full bathrooms are upstairs. Take a peek at the garage. So 2-car garage. For the most part finished. Just a little dirty, easy to clean. Some paint. Alright, and then we'll go upstairs to the bedrooms and full bathrooms. So that's why I feel like it's kind of like there's all these tight spaces. Like this staircase is a little narrow. This is a little narrow. The small rooms downstairs. So anyhow, master bedroom. We'll start here. Good size master. Same size as the one that you have at Springbrook. Vaulted ceilings. Makes it feel larger than it is. Decent natural light. You see, we're right here below this hill, so you know you're gonna have some drainage coming down. We'll go to the backside, which actually did a nice job. But there's gonna be water runoff coming from that hill. Okay. And then master bathroom. So not the largest master, not that much closet space. You just have this over here, and then the shower and toilet. So it is lacking a little bit of closet space here on the master. And then bedroom number 2, these are just going to be empty. Full bathroom number 2. So this has been updated at some point recently. And then last bedroom number 4 in pink. Little bit of squeaking floors. I didn't feel any like significant movement or sloping in any of the floors. Couldn't see anything along the walls. So that's good because even though, you know, we technically are a little bit on a hill there. Okay, so lastly we'll go to the backyard. Okay, so this backyard is definitely not as large as Springbrook. And privacy standpoint, and actually I take that, so this, just because there's a fence here doesn't mean that the property line doesn't extend. It's just not usable. So I don't know the answer to that. Let me see the square footage or the lot size. Yeah, the lot size is 4,400 square feet, so it might go back a little bit further. But as you can see, they've already kind of made this low maintenance. Got the dark bark and then artificial grass here. So just big fan of artificial grass. No water, stays green. Privacy, I mean, obviously there's nothing in the back there, and that's a nice tree, although it looks like it's not the healthiest. You can hear the freeway in the behind there. You know, the artificial ocean. Again, we're just a little north of Highway 4. But your neighbors are kind of close, right? Here. And then here, so you can't really see into each other's yards. You know, even though there's a second floor, you know, when you're up in the rooms, you can't see into each other's yards. Actually, maybe that one you can a little bit. I take that back. You probably can see into their yards, just like that room right there. The angle they can see, so not as much privacy. You can see the air conditioner here. It looks like they got an orange, or sorry, a lemon tree here. And I think that's it. All right. So, I know that you had requested to see this one, so I apologize for just again getting to this a little bit late, but I wanted to make sure we included this in this batch of the videos, and then the 2 other properties in Benicia. There's a couple more that came out in Concord. I probably won't get to them tomorrow, and then some